Well, fight fans, we just saw the co-main event over in London. It was Alycia Baumgardner by split decision over Mikaela. Well, that didn't take long for me to have to eat my crow. If you caught my pre-fight predictions, I did pick Mayer. I thought that the Mayer that showed up in the fourth round I thought that would be the Mayer that we would get most of the fight, the one that showed adjustments. But the judges saw it another way, and hey, Alycia actually comes away with a close split decision. Now, to be fair, I thought the fight was going to end up being a draw. I didn't think that either woman did enough to really win the fight. And I thought that the judges would have a hard time scoring that fight because there was not enough punches thrown. I didn't think it was a lot of action, and especially I was not saying I expected a war, but I did expect a little bit more action in there than what the ladies gave us. The first 3 rounds, I actually thought Baumgardner took all of the first 3 rounds. I thought she was more active. I thought that straight left to the body to kind of close the distance was a good, she was doing a good job with that. But then in the fourth round, Mikaela made the adjustments. She came out. She was popping with the jab. She was doubling the jab. She was throwing the overhand right. And I thought that from rounds 4 to 10, I'm not saying she won all of the last 7 rounds. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying rounds 4 through 10, I thought that she showed an adjustment to get her back in the fight and to possibly give her the edge. But listen, it is what it is. I say this all the time about judges. We are happy when they score a fight the way that we want it, but then we're upset when they score a fight the way that we don't want it. Now, this didn't turn out the way the fans thought. Maybe the fans thought Mayer won. Maybe they thought it was a draw. But Alycia comes out with the split decision win in a fairly entertaining fight, but not as entertaining as I thought it was going to be. So I waited until they did an interview. Mayer walked out after the fight to the dressing room. Baumgardner stayed in and did an interview, and they asked her what does she want to do. She immediately said that she is not giving Mikaela Mayer a rematch, and she's going after Choi to unify the division. Now, the thing about that is this, that reminds me of something that Roy Jones said a long time ago about when you're in tough with a fighter. He said that when you're in tough with a fighter, sometimes the best thing to do is, if you come away with the victory, is to just move on to the next thing. And I think that's what Alycia is doing. That fight was probably tougher than she thought, and she is thinking, there's no way I'm giving her a rematch, but she wants to go after Choi over in South Korea. Now, that fight is going to be tough to make because Choi, who I've only actually seen fight a couple of times, is one of those protected fighters. She has one of the belts, but I don't know what it's going to take to get her and Alycia in the ring together. I'm going to go on a limb and pretty much say that Alycia is going to have to be willing to go to South Korea to fight her. But let's see what happens. The good thing about the women's junior lightweight division is that we don't have to say, well, where do they go from here? Unlike Shields and Marshall, if whoever wins or loses, where do they go from here? In this division, Baumgardner can hopefully get Choi in the ring next year. Mikaela can actually build herself back up, and probably in 2024, we could see a rematch, a much built up rematch, even bigger than it was this time. That's the beautiful part about it. Not to mention, Amanda Serrano is only 4 pounds down from Baumgardner, and Katie Taylor is 5 pounds up. So I think that for Alycia, there's a lot of options she can go with, but hey, like I said, I got this fight wrong. I picked Mikaela Mayer, Alycia Baumgardner by a split decision. What did you think about the fight? Who did you pick? Did it turn out the way you liked? And what do you want to see happen from here? All right, fight fans, that's all I have for this one. I'll let y'all later.